What is up, y'all? We are back. We had a little bit of difficulties. We've been out the game for a while. We're having technical difficulties just right now setting up. but
Yeah,
we are back, man. We didn't quit or nothing on y'all. Don't think that. But we just been having some life shit going on. And we have a
yeah.
lot to catch up on.
It's been a few weeks, but we had some personal stuff going on. But we're back again.
We're back and better.
Yes, sir.
So what's up, Jesse? What you been up to?
Nothing. Um, just chilling. You said you were talking about you had went to a concert.
Oh yeah, I did. I seen these tribute bands that were for Alice in Chains and Tool, and they put on a show. Won't lie. Checked them out at House of Blues. Tickets were only like $16, which is reasonable. Obviously, it wasn't
That's
the
like
actual actual bands, but they
oh
did a
yeah,
damn
I
good
know.
job.
That is actually reasonable. But when you had sent me some videos and I was checking them out and I was like, aren't these guys dead? So I
No,
was like, I was tripping out because it sounded just like them. They were pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah. The rest are alive. It's just the lead singer that passed away.
Well, I don't know. The Tool lead singer, is he alive still or he died too?
I don't know. I'm not sure on that, honestly.
No, that's why I thought I know for sure the Alice in Chains one was.
I know they're if Tool is alive, they're just really old now, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I did. The fucking beers were expensive, more expensive than the goddamn ticket itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $17.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
know. But it
crazy.
it was a big tall boy. But if you know about the tall boys, you know that they're only like $5 at a corner store.
To be fair though, dude, I went to a coworker's birthday party at
Hmm.
I don't know if you have Little Woodrow's in
Oh yeah,
Houston.
we have a lot. I
Yeah.
I love a little
But
Woodrow.
they have karaoke rooms that you can rent for like a few hours.
Uh-huh.
And she was like our server or waitress or whatever, I don't know what you call it. She was like, I just want to let you guys know that the beer, like the drinks are all pretty expensive. They're pretty much going to be like $15. And I was like, like give me one. So like, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But
Now
yeah, I had a lot of fun. We were just singing songs and getting drunk and stuff. What were you gonna say?
a lot of the Woodrows they're kind of different. Like every like location. So
I
like
think it would. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
oh no, the one I go to I like mainly going because I play pool there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is pool there. It's just that on the side there was karaoke rooms too. Like when you walk out of the karaoke room, you can see people playing pool,
Oh no shit. Yeah,
and
that's
they,
just the more
yeah,
bigger one.
yeah. Because I was gonna say if I ever went over, like me, you, and George to get a karaoke room, that'd be fun.
Hell yeah, dude. I've been wanting to find one, but it's just you know
But it's cool because it's a closed room, so only us would like be in there. You know what I mean?
shit.
So we could just
My new room, honestly,
yeah,
karaoke night there, bro. I got the
we could
setup
yeah, we could just drink and sing and stuff. You know
because all I do, you know what I do now. So what I do is
what?
I hook up. So I put on my TV, right, and I have a big ass speaker with a microphone, and so I just Bluetooth the TV to my speaker, and then I
Yeah,
run I run the karaoke. It's literally the same shit.
I mean that would be fun too.
And then I have the lights now. I bought some new lights that go with the beat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean my room's in the very back now. My new room I'm working on and setting it up. We could buy the brewskis, have an ice chest back there. And we could do it in my room though.
Hey, we'll put on Sandstorm and just have a seizure.
I
Be
know,
like,
I know. All the fucking lights just hitting everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah, but I was saying the next time that Alice in Chains is actually in Houston, they're gonna be here in October. But it's kind of like it's not like crazy far, but it's a little drive. I actually want to buy some tickets and take like you and George.
how's the new singer? Is he pretty good?
Well, it's not like actually Alice in Chains. That's like literally their own Houston. Like it's they're like people from Houston that just like made their own little band and they just
Oh,
do covers. They just not covers. They just like do. Well, yeah, I guess you could say
yeah, yeah.
cover.
But
Yeah.
did the original band just stop playing after the singer died?
Nah, they actually got another singer too, and he's
Well,
pretty
that's what I
solid
was
too.
asking.
Yeah,
Are
it's
they
just
pretty good?
yeah, they just haven't made nothing like new as of lately, obviously. But they had some pretty decent titles afterwards.
Yeah, because like I know like Linkin Park, they got like a female singer, and a
Yeah,
lot of people weren't really happy about that. But like
yeah,
sometimes they'll just go on and have new singer. Like Sublime had a new singer like twice, and then yeah, it's just I guess it just depends.
yeah. They did. I mean, obviously they didn't really care as much for the new Addison Chain singer, but he's just like if anything like a another lead singer to help with Jerry, because Jerry's the main guitarist. That's the mastermind behind all the Addison Chain songs. But Jerry and Lane though, they just had that shit
That
like
chemistry.
yeah, it's just that was Alice in Chains. That's why a lot of people it's harder for them to, you know, vibe with it now. But I think it's still solid. The dude's just
I get
trying to
that.
be
Yeah,
himself. He's not trying to be obviously lame. He
yeah.
shouldn't be.
It's. I bet he has fun just doing it, and he probably like loves the crap out of the band.
I mean, and obviously you can't shut a whole band that's like formed all together because somebody passed away. Obviously it sucks and stuff, but they still want to play music and shit. I'm sure. I think
Yeah,
people would rather them just rename or something, which isn't a bad thing either. But majority of the times, like Linkin Park, for example, I don't think it was even like formed by Chester. It was actually formed by I think the other guy. So why would he change the
Mike
name if
Shinoda.
yeah? So why would he change the name if he's the one that actually like made the
Yeah,
name? You know what I mean? If I if I'm mistaken, I think that's what I had heard though. Yeah, but
yeah,
I want to for sure if they're in Houston again, I'm buying us tickets and we're all going. You could even take Cassie too.
yeah. She probably wouldn't like it, but I'd take her.
She wouldn't like it.
She doesn't like loud noises.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
that's good to know in advance.
can you are you I don't know if you signed a disclosure or anything, but can you talk about that incident that you got interrogated for or no?
I really don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna be honest
Okay.
with you. I don't
Okay.
because they're real strict on all that shit. Honestly,
It's like they're watching you.
yeah, bro. They
All
over.
right, I was
I'll
just
just say this: they fucking overdid it like a motherfucker. Just say I got interrogated by some shit. I'm working in a
full
building.
cavity, full cavity search,
No,
the whole
no,
deal.
fucking bullshit, bro.
Okay,
I ain't gonna
I was just
out the
wondering.
place, obviously, because I'm still, there. But some people, if you watch our video, you could probably put two and two together where I fucking was, because I
Yeah,
think I've mentioned it, but some shit happened and
it's kind of funny
yeah,
because I had told my coworker and we looked it up in the like we looked up the newspaper article and we saw it.
yeah, I was getting blamed for some shit that I didn't even do. Just put it
Yeah.
that way.
All right. Well, we'll go past that.
Yeah,
As for me, I was saying that I know I haven't really like spoke too much about it on here, but I was a big Pokemon Go player, and
mm,
I just recently quit, and I don't know, it started becoming like a chore, like work. And I was just like spinning my stops and catching Pokemon, and I was just kind of like bored already with it. I pretty much caught them all the legendaries that would come back. I already had them and the shinies, and I had a little Pokemon auto catcher that would like catch it for me, and I sold it, and I was like, I'm done. Like I was just kind of done with that. And my best friend Thomas, he got me a Game Boy Color, so that's just what I've been like, doing with my free time now. He got me a shout out to Thomas. He got me a Game Boy Color, but that's what I've been messing around with.
oh
I know it's cool, right?
yeah. First of all, let's give a moment of silence for Jesse and Pokemon Go coming to an end. This man's been playing this shit since launch, just so y'all
Yeah,
know.
off
And
off and on, yeah, just since launch. But yeah, I mean, it's just, and then, well, I think what happened to another company took over, and I feel like they're trying to monetize everything, like everything, like. You know that they were even going to start charging you, I think, to have Pokemon in gyms, and that's stupid.
Yeah, damn.
I don't know if that's real or fake, but I don't know. I kind of was like over it. But like with the Game Boy, I had got a. This is my like one and only game right now, but I got it off eBay. I think it's a fake for sure, but it still
It
works,
looks legit
and
though. It's crazy. Like, show me it again,
it's I should have known it was too clean. Look how
bro.
clean
That
it
shit
is.
does look lit. It looks
It's
legit,
not
which is
though.
crazy. I know. I know.
But
Yeah.
if you look in there, like first of all, I don't think you're supposed to be able to see in there like that. And then usually that little black glob right there is a indication that it's fake. But
Actually,
it looks good.
we could actually pull out an original Game Boy Color game because I
Yeah,
have one
let
right,
me see it.
so you can see the
Let me see it.
difference real quick. Pull that bad boy out real quick. Give me a second. Since he pulled out his bad boy, it's that OG right
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
man.
That's sexy.
Look at
That's
that shit.
sexy.
That new shell I put on.
Nice.
Where is it at? Oh, right here. Yeah, look, you can see the difference. So this is an OG game right here. See how you can tell it's battle damage and shit. That's how you know it's
Been used.
legit. But look, it is different.
Can you? Yeah, because it's not supposed to have that little like black glob in there. I guess
See, it's
that's
just
something
like
that they
straight up
do.
like that only.
Yeah,
So yeah.
but I mean, it works and I can play it. I just wanted to play something really bad. I was like dying for it. What's that?
Told you, remember the 100 attachments for the game?
Oh, that's funny. That's
Bro, it
awesome.
actually made it legit. Like, see?
Yeah,
Because if you
that's
really
that.
think about
Yeah,
it, it's really little, the Game Boy.
I
Like,
could. Yeah, I know
Look how that
because
shit looks in my
this one,
hand.
like, it's so little, it's so small. I don't remember it being so small, but I guess I was younger. You know?
Remember how we brought up all them attachments and shit? Look,
Yeah.
there goes the magnifying glass. Like, look, it goes on it, and when you open it,
How many attachments do you have?
about 4. Nah, bro, I got a good amount. There goes a car charger. There goes a audio thing to where you can connect your headphones. See, look, it just goes on right there.
Jeez.
I know, crazy, huh?
Yeah. But just ever since I had went to that classic game fest, I've just been really into retro gaming. So I was playing with my Game Boy Color. My sister, she was just gonna donate her Wii and her Xbox 360. And my niece actually, she was like, "Mom's just gonna get rid of it," and I was like, "No, the hell, she's not." So I called her and I was like, "Hey, you're getting rid of this stuff?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, she was like, "Do you want it?" I was like, "Yeah, I want it."
Dude, imagine how
So
much
I
shit we
took it.
lost out on because of like stuff they gave away
Yeah,
and stuff.
I know. So I took it home and I was telling my daughter, I was like, I wonder if like, wouldn't it be funny if it was my Wii? And it was my Wii. Like it had my games on it and everything.
You already
So I
knew.
pretty much I got my Wii back. And then now we have like a 360. So and I've been messing around with my NES games that Billy got me. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been having fun. Like I've been cleaning them and testing them and playing them for a little while and just trying it out. It's been pretty fun. Like speaking of Billy, I didn't mention that I had finished Symphony of the Night finally for him. I did it like the right way, the good ending. But that game, it's like one of the top like PlayStation One games of all time, and it's really great. It really holds up. I loved it a lot. It was amazing. You should play it. It's really good.
I will. I will indeed. Will you say that you kind of got back into retro like gaming again because of your daughter? Because I feel like
Well,
she's kind of like
that
asking a lot and
that
shit.
that helped. The classic Game Fest helped, and then the fact that everybody is going physical right now helped too. Because you know how everybody's like, we got to go physical, got to go physical. So everybody's buying up like games and stuff. So I think like all of that together is just like making me play, and then it's so like it just gives me flashbacks like playing.
Dude, so recently too, GTA 6 got leaked, right? Like the actual
Yeah,
gameplay. I haven't seen shit of it though. But it got leaked and apparently they the hackers posted a video pretty much like protesting about physical copies also. You
yeah.
heard about that shit?
So yeah, what happened was they were leaking clips of the game, like just gameplay, right? And they were saying, like, I guess their demands were that they want physical releases, and they were saying if they don't, they're gonna like release more stuff. And I mean, I don't know the full story, but what I heard was that one of the leakers had an actual copy of the game, and he was shooting his name on the wall. So, like, to prove that he actually had a copy, his hacker
Damn.
name. Yeah. So it's getting pretty serious. And right now, I guess Take Two, one of the companies, I guess that's involved with it, they're suing Rockstar, I believe, to get access to all of their files, like in order to find out who the leaker is. Like they're like seriously hunting down these leakers, like
Yeah,
big time.
they're doing that shit even for like the people that pirate movies and stuff like that now too. They're
Yeah,
actually like tracking to find these fucking people because like, dude, it is getting outrageous with all the leaks nowadays. Like, it's kind of becoming normal if you really think about it. Like, that's what sucks
yeah,
about like even new movies coming out because the movies won't even fucking be out, bro. It'll be like right now, and they'll be showing like clips of Doomsday and shit. Like, say for instance, remember I had talked to you about a couple days ago, probably because we had a lot to catch up about, but we have to talk about also Spider Man and the Doomsday. But I'm gonna bring up Doomsday first, the new trailer that dropped. They're already
yeah,
dropping leaks about that. There's supposedly leaks, but these leaks have been all legit lately, like on
yeah.
everything. So if this leak is legit, that's pretty crazy. But they're saying that on the new Doomsday movie, because like obviously the trailer, some people put together shit on the trailers too. They're saying that Tobey Maguire Spider Man has a last stand against pretty much the X Men on that movie. Well, not just those two universes, but a lot of other shit. And what is your thought on that?
I've been seeing, dude, it's so hard to like, I try so hard to not see leaks, and they're just everywhere because it doesn't help that I'm in like nerd groups, like comic groups, movie groups, like all that stuff on Facebook because they just show everything. And like I saw, like I don't. Did you see the leak about the three or four? I think it's three witches or four witches that's helping with
And
Doom.
supposedly there's
I,
one with the eye, and you already know who
yeah,
that
like it's
is.
supposed to be like all the other like characters that were in the movies. And then I saw I heard about the Toby one where Toby's supposed to be fighting the X-Men. And I had heard also that Dr. Octopus helped him make his own Iron Spider suit with some of the armor that Tom Holland Spider-Man left on his tentacles. And supposedly I guess it was something from Loki where the timelines branch off and they have to fight to save their branch or something like that. But it's supposedly Toby and maybe Wolverine or they're gonna die.
Oh, it's gonna piss a lot of people off too.
But yeah, because everybody was gonna say that they're gonna walk out if Toby or even Logan dies.
And unfortunately, I think that will be happening, Jesse. So also we since we've been gone for a while, Brand New Day came out, and
Yeah.
we haven't got to talk about that. So, what did you think about Brand New Day?
So I know we keep having like video issues, so I'm sorry if I repeat myself, but I actually got to see Spider-Man twice. So my I had mentioned it before that my buddy Eldian got me tickets for like a pre-premiere almost for Amazon. And so I got to go Wednesday and Thursday, and dude, I just ate it up because to me, I've since Tom Holland came out, I've been a Tom Holland Spider-Man fan. And I love Andrew and Toby, but I don't know. There's just something about Tom Holland where I feel like he captures Spider-Man like perfectly, like the comedy, the action, like all that stuff. And this last movie that came out to me was the most Spider-Man I've ever seen Spider-Man in a movie. And including like I was saying, the combat, like it took like they took inspiration from the games. Like you had mentioned before, like his little Spidey tracker app where he hears the crimes happening and he goes to like save them.
Yeah,
And just that his movement, like where he's bouncing around and dude, like webbing people, the gadgets, like you had said, like were amazing. His web grenades, like everything, it just felt like the video game, and just everything, dude. I just love that Spider-Man so much.
Another badass thing was them doing the comic like
The
references.
comic covers, yes,
Yeah,
that was insane. I didn't expect that to happen either.
yeah. So obviously there was cameos that we were. I mean, I could say we were actually kind of expecting more cameos, but at
Mhm.
first it kind of made Jean look like straight up a villain, like we were
That
mentioning.
was Yeah, that was like my only, honestly, like my only issue was how they kind of villainized Jean. And I don't know too much about the X-Men. I didn't read a lot of the comics, so I didn't know if that was kind of in character for how she was. I was saying that, like, a lot of the X-Men when they were younger, they were more like troubled and got into a lot more trouble. Until they found like the X-Men Academy, I guess, and kind of turned their lives around. Like, because I know Storm, when she was younger, she was like a gang leader wherever she's from, and then she kind of like turned her life around. So I mean,
See, I didn't even
I guess
fucking
it
know
makes
that.
sense. You had mentioned too last time that there wasn't kind of like a true villain, and I get that because like I was saying that they were kind of doing bad things, but for a good reason. Like that little company was trying to protect, I guess, the world from villains, but they were kind of doing it in a bad way, and that's why they kind of, like, spoiler alert, end up killing, Jean's sister. And Jean's just trying to get her sister back, even though she might be going about it the wrong way. But I get that you want to save your sister by any means necessary.
Am I
Uh,
tripping? Sorry to cut you off, but am I tripping, or they kind of made it look like Spider-Man was catching some feelings for her, and she was catching feelings for him too?
I didn't catch that. I think she kind of respected him at the end.
Yeah,
And they had talked about it too because she had been in his mind, so she knew that everyone had forgotten about him. But when they saw how much they respected him outside of the hospital, I think well, for one, he took the bullet for her, so she was like, this guy's a good guy. And then she saw everyone like cheering on Spider-Man at the end, like, like at the end. Uh, yeah. But yeah, I think
let
she
me tell you
just
something.
has, yeah. Let me tell you something. I think she just has a respect for him now.
Yeah. But I was gonna bring up the fact also that the reason why they were saying that because there was a part on the movie where she was all like, "I have no one," and then it pans to like Peter and he's like, "You have me," and it kind of just made it look dramatic.
Yeah, I forgot he said that, but
Yeah, but how he just looked at her and it made it look all like romantic and shit.
yeah,
I mean,
those edits.
you've been watching that new X-Men '97 series, so I didn't know Magneto and Rogue were a thing, so I could see things being changed up also, which is funny.
Yeah, you had mentioned that to me, and I didn't know that either. I had to look it up because when you asked me about it, I was like, actually, I don't know. So I went to go Google it, and supposedly in the comics they were a thing. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But before we change that topic, let's still talk about Brand New Day because you know how we are. We end up talking about. You see,
Yeah,
I that was my bad. I changed the subject right there. But the Hulk in that movie, now that's the Hulk we know right there, bro. He
yeah,
came like if you've been keeping up with Hulk in MCU or I wouldn't say well, yeah, you could say MCU slash Disney.
MCU.
The Hulk has not like ever since Thanos, bro. The Hulk has been pretty much like a bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
I agree.
the Hulk I know, bro, is he just gets more like stronger as he gets pissed off and just keeps going. I understand Thanos is fucking strong and he has better like fighting, but in that situation on that movie, I feel like Hulk would have still just kept, even though he was getting his ass beat, he would have still kept getting back up. He straight up put him out cold, bro. Like
Yeah,
if it was a
like
street
knocked them out
fight and
cold.
shit, bro.
So my issue with that too is, I guess it wasn't like a major thing, like issue, but like they were saying that he was supposed to be, like, there was a leak that he was the Gray Hulk, which I would have understood because even Gray Hulk is smart but still a fighter. Like this,
Yeah,
whatever we got, what did you call him, Professor Hulk?
yeah, it's like Professor Hulk.
Um, See, like he was just a regular dude who was big and green. Like he
I
didn't do
know,
anything.
bro. And then on the show too, with the She-Hulk and all that, like he had a son and everything. Like they just went like
Yeah,
blew
I
that
don't
shit
even
way out of, bro.
I like and then nothing even happened with the son. Like they never brought the son back.
Yeah, I know. It just,
But so I think you had mentioned too, like him fighting Spider-Man was like a
bro.
first.
That's technically that's the first time it's happened in a movie. And I've
Yeah,
always fucking loved, you know me, since I was a kid, I've always loved like reading about like the Spider-Man versus. Remember how I'd always bring it up to you like, hey, can Spider-Man take Hulk? And I remember you always
yeah,
used to
yeah,
tell me like his agility and shit would actually like help him in
yeah.
that situation. There was a part on the
Which
movie where he like swings at him and you think he full on connects and he's just crawling on his back and shit.
yeah, like he's crawling all over him
Yeah.
and on the ceiling and yeah, that was cool. And then when he was webbing him, I guess I don't know if it was just his actual formula or a gadget, but it was like tearing, like kind of pulling into his skin. And then with like the Punisher came in and fought him too, and that was like a first too for us, like seeing it in the movie.
It's funny because the shit they keep bringing out too, like the, what is it, the Queens? Where he saved him, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm curious what the hell happened right there.
I didn't know if that was like referencing the. Did you saw the Daredevil show, right?
Yeah.
Like he was remember he was kind of caught by those like ice members or whatever the hell they were for superheroes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then he escapes, but I mean, like I didn't know how he got off the island. Like maybe he called Spider-Man to go get him or something.
Or Spider-Man just saved him in general.
Or just saved him. Yeah, I
It's
don't know
kind
if
of
that's
weird though,
related.
because like whenever I see Punisher though, I'm used to him like going crazy, like killing the shit out of people and stuff. And
Well, they
like,
had to really like tone it down.
yeah, and like, but I like how they threw it in there though. Like Spider-Man was like, "Don't kill nobody." Like he knows like the crazy shit he
He
does, you know?
knows because even when he tried to cuss, he wet his mouth.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a pretty good movie though, and like I said too, that we brought up how it was. It's like they based it off a lot of the video game and stuff, but I'm curious the direction they're trying to go with it because as of right now, I remember I mentioned that it seems like Tom Holland has been trying to like pass the torch already to Miles,
Yeah,
but I feel like he still needs to make a couple of movies honestly, because like I don't really count the movies that he was like cameoed in as like actual like movies. I
but
know he has a couple. I know he has a couple, but
I had heard, and I think it's a rumor. I think I ended up finding out, but that he can't be in a movie without another superhero. Because if you think about it, every single movie he's been in, there's been at least one other superhero.
I think it's because of
Because
the Marvel and the Sony probably
yeah,
contract,
like
right?
they don't want. I feel like Sony wants to save a solo Spider-Man movie for their own thing. Like they have to put someone else with him. Because
Bro,
even I was thinking about it, and even in like what is it, Far From Home, like he had Nick Fury.
yeah,
So like they always pair him with somebody. But I don't mind because I like superhero team ups. Like I was telling you, like
yeah.
Spider-Man team ups, Deadpool team ups. Like I really love those.
Everybody loves team ups,
It's
honestly.
just like a win-win for me though.
Yeah, I know. It's like every geek's little dream, you know.
Yeah.
But I remember the days when we used to talk about how I remember when I was young and like confused of shit, like, and I would always, go to my big bro right here and ask him questions
Yeah.
because he was the reason why I'm all geeked out now. But I would always be like, why can't Wolverine and Spider Man be in the same movie and all this bullshit and everything? And it was because of movie rights and all that. Like they were all
Yeah, it's
sold
stupid.
off.
Yeah.
Slowly they're
They
starting
got
to gather
split
the.
up.
Slowly they're starting to gather all the Infinity Stones, but
Have you ever seen that Mickey with the gauntlet and each
yeah,
stone is like the like the company?
yeah, that's what I was. That's why I brought it up.
He's getting them.
They got like they got a couple. I think that they got to get Spider Man. I don't think Spider Man's fucking. They're not letting
I
him
don't think they're
go,
ever gonna give
bro.
up Spider-Man,
Yeah,
no.
no. I kind of accepted
Especially
that.
with the success of the games and the Into the Spider-Verse movies.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're never gonna give up Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then Hulk is Universal.
And I'm like, I feel like they could get Hulk, honestly.
I feel like they could at least get Hulk.
What's sad though is Universal actually did better justice for Hulk though on the movies.
I actually agree with you on that one because what is the Edward Norton one? That one's Universal, right?
Yep, the solo
I
ones are
like
all
that one.
Universal. Even the
I
Eric Bana
actually
one.
I like Mark Ruffalo, but I actually prefer Edward Norton's Hulk.
Yep. A lot of people are actually, surprisingly, a lot of people are starting to prefer the first original one also now. They're starting to like appreciate it more because of just how OP he is on there.
I've been hearing that, but dude, I haven't seen that movie since we were kids.
I need to rewatch it. I think that CGI and shit was ahead of its time. Like the shit he was doing on those movies. But
He's really green, but yeah,
yeah,
there's a cool part where he catches a missile and he bites it,
yeah.
and then just his super jumps, like
When he's
everybody liked
running
that
fast
too.
and shit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Honestly, the on the what was it, the Falcon movie or the Captain America one, the Falcon? Remember when Red Hulk was on
Yeah,
there? Remember how he was
yeah,
chasing him on that scene?
yeah.
That's like some Hulk shit right there too.
I don't get how Falcon was able to tank those punches,
Bro,
but yeah, that was some. That
I was about to say the same shit too. I was about to bring
was
that
a good
up.
movie though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm a big fan of Hulk. You always knew I love Hulk. That's my powerhouse character on the fighting games and
Yeah,
shit. But god damn, bro, like I like that Hulk to where it's just menacing and like he's kind of like scary a little bit in a way, like terrifying, you know. And on
yeah,
that
like
Spider-Man scene when he was
the
getting
scene on
chased,
Avengers when he's chasing Black Widow, and then when he's chasing Spider Man, that's terrifying.
yeah,
Like scary because he's just tearing through everything like
exactly.
nothing.
That's the Hulk. And then you seen how fucking huge and jacked he got. Like I'm like, bro, please do away with that Professor Hulk, man. We don't need that bullshit no more. I get why they
Yeah, I
do
don't.
it because like Hulk is like kind of he's not somebody you just throw out there and he can't be really controlled in a way. You know how he just goes berserk and shit.
Yeah,
But I guess that's for a solo movie.
if we ever get one again, I don't know what kind of deal they got going on, but hopefully we get one.
So yeah. So yeah, we brought up the topics about that. There's also another topic that well, something else that just came out right now. Batista just got casted as Kratos.
Yeah,
What you think about that? I will mention this. The one thing I do like, I told you this too, is that Batista's actually half Greek, half Filipino. So he actually has some Greek in him, which is pretty crazy. And he bulks up. If you knew Batista from back in the days in his wrestling days, that dude was fucking jacked. But obviously he's older and shit like that. But I feel like as the bodybuilder he is and stuff, he could kind of like pump back up and get into that shape. Like kind of like even if he just has the build like how he was on for Drax.
see, I never knew that he was Greek, and that's crazy to me. And then too, like I wasn't really into wrestling, so I didn't know how jacked he was. Was he nearly as big when he played Drax?
Oh no, brother.
No,
That man, they called him the animal. Just put it that way.
I gotta go look that up
Yeah,
then
so
sometime.
whenever you have a chance, just go look at Batista and his early days, bro.
You gotta throw a picture up of Batista
Yeah, I'll throw it up for them.
for the audience. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I didn't know that he was that big.
Yeah, that was his younger days though, his wrestling days.
But I like him as an actor. I don't think I feel like he's been getting better, but I don't see him messing up Kratos too much, especially since Kratos doesn't talk as much. And I feel like he has the body. He's older. I feel like he can do it justice. I'm happy with it.
There's mixed reviews kind of on like people's opinions, but it's always gonna be like that nowadays. A lot of people have a lot of shit to say now, but sucks for Ryan Hurst, whatever his name is too, because that first picture didn't do justice, but the second one, right whenever he was done, kind of made it look a lot better. But
Yeah, but I was saying that also that I felt really bad for him because
that's
I
a
felt like
big role
he was
opportunity.
yeah, exactly. And he had like torn his bicep or something, like doing a stunt.
Must have been
And
a
it just
serious
sucks
injury.
because they just kind of like kicked him to the side.
Even the kid,
But
apparently, the kid too.
really,
Yeah, they're
really?
recasting the kid too, I believe.
Oh my god.
The kid's already 14. No, I was like,
I know, right? He's already too old. He
yeah,
aged
no.
out.
Yeah, I think they got to cast a different kid because obviously Batista's gonna look different. You know how they probably kind of match him similar to how they looked, whatever.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Batista, yeah, he could probably do it. He was. I told you he was at the time. He was like one of the options too, and I thought it was either probably gonna be him or like Jason Momoa at the time.
Jason Momoa, yeah.
Yeah,
That was another one that they had wanted.
because if you watch Game of Thrones and watch Khal Drogo, you know he had the fucking voice for Kratos like crazy,
And he
and
kind of almost had that, yeah, almost had
yeah,
that beard going on.
he would have probably fit that role pretty good too. But
Yeah,
I know he probably has a lot of shit going on right now, especially with Lobo and stuff now.
he would have been slowly becoming the video game guy because he would have had God of War, Minecraft.
No shit, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, that's pretty much what we've been up to though. Well, talking about shit like that though. I know we haven't caught up on all this. I feel like we have more stuff to catch up to. We'll catch up on, but I can't think of any right now. I was gonna ask also, have you caught up on well, have you been watching any more House of Dragons episodes? Cause
no, I haven't because
yeah,
it's just for one. Like I usually watch TV at work, and there's way too much like nudity and stuff like
too
going
much.
on for me to watch
Yeah, it's
that at
shit, some
work.
shit. Yeah, you just don't. You said you
And then it's
what?
say again.
No, also you said that you finished Smiling Friends though, right?
So yeah, I finished Smiling Friends. I had been watching those at work because they're short too, so I was able to watch more.
Oh
Like,
yeah, those are perfect
oh,
for that shit.
yeah. And then after that, I jumped onto X-Men '97 to finish it because I was able to catch up with both seasons, and they kind of have it up in the air whether they're going to do a third season or not. But I really, really enjoyed it. I'm waiting for you to finish it actually, so I can catch up with you.
Hey, how many episodes
Uh,
are in a season?
I don't remember, but it's not too much. I felt like I burned through it real fast because they're
Okay.
only 30 minutes, I believe.
Yeah. Does it?
We had talked about on the last episode or one of the episodes about the voice actors, and I guess only a few, like a handful of them came back and they replaced the others. I know I was reading that Rogue came back, Wolverine obviously came back. Who else did we say? Do you remember?
It was. I know it was Rogue, Wolverine,
Oh,
and
Beast.
Beast. Yeah,
Beast came back.
I know because Cyclops is. I think it's a new actor, a voice
Yeah, and
actor.
Gambit's a new actor. I want to say Magneto, but Cal. I was reading that Cal Dodd or Dode. He was the original Wolverine, and I grew up with him before Steve Bloom. I love Steve Bloom, but it's kind of like neck and neck for me with them. But I was researching like how long he had been doing it, and he was even doing like the Marvel versus Capcom games and Marvel versus Street Fighter and all that. Because like when he would be like Berserker Barrage, and
Oh
he like
yeah,
that was him. And Steve Bloom had started, I guess his first Wolverine was in X-Men Legends, the Ultimate Alliance kind of game,
was
but
it
with X-Men.
Evolution? Was it Evolution? I think.
He was in Evolution also.
Oh yeah,
He also did Wolverine versus Hulk. I think we had talked about too because I showed the kids.
yeah.
And this it's he's a great one too, but he was I thought I sent you a TikTok about it, but he was saying that his dad owned a comic book shop and he would read like Wolverine comics and that was the voice he heard in his head. He was still little so he couldn't do it, but when he auditioned for Wolverine like hey bub, like he did his like own Wolverine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I finished that one. I think we were talking about maybe because you had mentioned too
Were you hype
that
about
Tom
the
Hall.
new Wolverine game also?
Yes, I am. I'm actually like scrambling to get it because it's like money's tight right now.
Yeah. What were you gonna
I'm trying
bring
to
up
figure
though?
out. No, the how you had mentioned too that Tom Holland was wanting to like pass the mantle to Miles
Miles.
Morales, and I was just thinking like like if we had any like fan cast for it because people had wanted Lucas from Stranger Things, but
It's
I mean I guess I don't know. Like, what do you think about that?
kind of like 50-50, you know. But I feel like honestly, I feel like they already have somebody already. Like that's
They probably do because there's a lot of like young talent that I just don't know about.
yeah.
I was joking that I might be racist because I can't think of any like young black male actors like really.
For sure, it's like an Afro Latino, but you can make them black too in a way. It don't really fucking matter.
Yeah, because I forget too that he's like he speaks Spanish and stuff too.
Yeah,
Like he's got that his mom side to him, but
it's like half Dominican, whatever. Something like that.
yeah.
So
But
yeah.
yeah.
Any games or anything lately? I know I haven't. I've been playing one
Um,
game, obviously. Everybody knows I bring it up every fucking time we're on this podcast. I'm like 120 hours in now, dude.
you still haven't even finished it?
Bro, I'm on a part now to where I'm playing as the girl. Like I have a
Oh,
girl character and she's pretty badass. Like and she has her own move sets, everything. So apparently like later on, you could like actually switch characters between you and this girl in that game. And she has her own like magic abilities and shit and everything. It's pretty cool. But I kind of fucked up on this part. So
what
obviously,
happened?
the main character Cliff on the game, I've been like,
Cliff?
yeah, that's his name on there. So all my attributes and like upgrades and everything have been going towards him on the game, and
Yeah.
now I'm like fucking far as hell into the game, and I'm barely starting on her. So like everything is like low, but luckily I have like a
Like
lot of money.
one-shotting you?
Luckily I have an idea of shit now, so what I'm having to do now is farm and like build up her equipment and make it a lot stronger and stuff now.
Did you ever get your dragon?
Not yet.
Still not?
Nah, I'm doing main story modes now, so I should be getting there now. You know how if I just realized like if I keep doing side quests, I'm never gonna fucking beat the game because like there's so much side
Yeah.
quests, dude.
I get like that sometimes too.
So I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting progress in, and guess what? I put progress in, and now I gotta work on the girl character. So guess what? I gotta grind again.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's how it goes, man.
yeah, but I'm working towards it now because I don't want to get the dragon, and I get the dragon, and I already damn near beat the game. I want to enjoy the dragon at least, you know.
No, I got you. I'm just waiting for you to get that dragon. I know you're gonna be happy.
Yeah, so just that game. I don't know if I'm gonna day one Wolverine, but I do for sure want to play the fuck out of it, like right away.
I'm dying to play it, so it's gonna kill me if I don't day one it, but I'm just gonna have to just deal with
See
it.
what happens.
We had to start the podcast over feel like twice already, so I don't know if I mentioned. Did I mention already that I beat Symphony of the Night?
No, yeah, I think you didn't. I think that
I don't
was
remember if I did again,
but
but
you
yeah,
want to
I beat
shout out, shout out,
to
Billy.
Billy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I finally did it. I got the good ending, but just in case we did mention, I'll kind of like gloss past it. But now that I beat that, I'm working on Ocarina of Time because the remake was coming out, and Thomas was recommending it to me as well as other people. And I'm playing it on the Switch right now, the Nintendo Online, the 64 emulator. I'm playing Ocarina of Time, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually appreciating the Legend of Zelda music more because of the game, but I'm having fun with it. So just that one, and just any retro games I've been playing because I've been cleaning up some Nintendo cartridges and just trying them out and playing them, and
Mhm.
playing Pokemon Yellow on my Game Boy when I get a chance. But that's what I've been working on.
Nice, nice, nice. See, the room's coming along too. You're adding stuff, huh?
Oh yeah, because I'm trying to do my little retro gaming corner, but I have a CRT now TV, and then I just got some like retro gaming stuff that I'm trying to hang up.
I don't even remember if I brought it up on this one or the other previous one, but would you say you're getting into the retro stuff because of your daughter?
Yeah,
Getting back into it,
she
actually.
she had like a big part, like a big deal to do with it because she's super. I don't know, like we were talking about the younger generation just being really into retro stuff, and me getting the Game Boy, me going to the Classic Games Fest,
Oh yeah, shout out to
my
Angelica.
and Helicaka, and my sister giving me the Wii, the 360. Like I feel like I'm just getting like a bunch of stuff. Adam had mentioned giving me his Dreamcast too, so I might have a Dreamcast soon. So yeah, it's just pouring in like all the retro stuff, and it's just giving me like flashbacks, like big time, dude.
Just coming all in, man.
Playing on a CRT just it brings back memories. Like when I turn the TV on, it's like woo, like the hum of the TV.
That quality too is just nostalgic. Huh?
The crackling of the screen, like.
Yeah, no.
I have a PS1. I thought about playing some games on that too, and just yeah, I've just been enjoying my retro gaming life right now.
It honestly, cause I have the PS2 and I have like a converter to like an AV to HDMI.
Yeah.
And it does not feel right putting it on a fucking newer TV. You know, I don't know. It feels there's just something about it being connected to an older TV, like what you have right there.
Yeah.
It just makes more sense.
I know, because I have a deal to get that PS2 from you, but I know Angelica's going to want to keep it in her room, but I kind of want to play it on the CRT also, just for old time's sake, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna want to. Maybe on the next episode, I'll bust it out and show all the games and everything, just so everybody can
Yeah,
see
that'd be cool.
for sure. The reason why I did like mention that I would sell it to you probably because I want to buy the slim version also later on down the line.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon, but I did plan on buying all the PlayStations.
Speaking of retro gaming, I had wrote down that Streets of Rage had its 35th anniversary this year,
Very
and that
nice.
was a game that is one of my like a go-to comfort games when I was younger.
Yeah,
And
finally
then,
making a remaster. Well, did they remaster it or no?
well, they made a part 4, which we played, I think, but that was the last one that came out. Metroid had its 40th anniversary this year, which I was like really happy about. And Paper Mario had its 26th anniversary this year. Love Paper Mario.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the Sega Genesis is 37 years old this year.
Dang,
Can you believe that? How old are you?
I'm 31.
Yeah, 37. Isn't that crazy?
It's a fucking older than me. I think I was established when PlayStation was established, bro. 94,
Yeah,
man.
I'm 40, and so I'm only like a little bit older than the Genesis.
What's PlayStation 94? Because the shirts usually say 94, so I'm guessing it's 94.
Yeah, I think so. But I get confused with the Japan release and the English, like the American release, because
Yeah.
sometimes they're different dates. But it's like, but yeah, I guess I kind of write down my topics because I'm getting old. But Cassie had found my notepad and she said my last topic is am I gay?
Oh my
I, I
god.
put I put maybe. I'm not sure yet.
We have our
I'll keep
days.
y'all updated. Huh?
We have our days.
Yeah, Jason will know anyway.
She don't see when we're around with each other. I think that's just the
Yeah,
bromance, you know.
yeah.
Even at work and shit, bro. Everybody acts gay with me. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's just a
It's just me. I don't know. I bring that out in people. I
yeah.
mean, I don't help, I'm sure,
Apparently,
but
I do too, but I don't. It's obviously we have
yeah.
our us straight dudes have our limit, obviously, but everybody's a little gay playing
Yeah,
around, you know.
yeah. It's fun till your friends catch you doing it. That's
Yeah,
what they
no.
say. I guess. Um, but dude, I saw my notepad this morning, and I was like, "Whose handwriting is that? Is it am I gay?" And I started
Oh
laughing
my
like really
god.
hard.
So she just
I
randomly wrote
woke,
it in there.
yeah, last night I think I woke up like with a laugh.
I was gonna also show something. So I don't know if I ever mentioned it on another podcast, but we had a little thing. Me and my cousin would swap out games to like help each other
Uh-huh.
out, whatever. Remember how me and you would swap out games?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it might be my cousin probably has it. Or is it this one? Let me see. No, I guess not. I guess I don't have it on me. I thought I did. But
What was it?
when we would swap games out, me and you, remember we would put little notes in there and stuff?
Yeah.
So yeah, we always would send like cuz our parents would like meet up and stuff cuz me and Jesse obviously live in different cities. And sometimes my dad and mom would go visit him over there, well, his mom and stuff. And I would send him a game, and he would send me a game. That's how we would kind of do it. That's why we are fans of physical copies in a way.
Physical. Yeah.
Yeah, because we could just swap out.
Exactly.
We actually have some games that we need to swap out.
Still, but we would send each other like little love hate notes,
Yeah, we
just
would always
talking
send like
talking
a.
crap.
We would expect something in the game case, honestly.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's just like that's like a tradition now at this point, because we've been doing it since shit
Since
since
we're
I was a
little.
kid.
Yeah.
Jeez, but I was gonna bring up too, and when I was in middle school, dude, I remember there being a lot of 64 games in pawn shops and shit like that. You will not see not one 64 game in a pawn shop or anything. And at the time, dude, I was buying them for like $10, dude.
Yeah, like it doesn't even seem like that long ago that they were still really cheap, and then something happened. I don't know if
Dude.
it's just because the generation grew up and had money now or what, but everything's just more expensive and gone now.
Yeah, man. My brother sold on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. But I had a 64 when I was in like around middle school and high school, and I had built up a huge collection of it, like games and stuff and everything. I had like all the main ones and stuff. And I think at the time he actually like traded it for like a whole brand new Xbox One at the time.
Yeah, I got rid of all my Sega stuff, my Super Nintendo stuff, my 64 stuff. I regret it like so much. Like one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, I went to go like Mega Man X. I went to go look it up. It was like 120 something dollars.
Bro, I looked up Silent Hill 2 and it's like $200 on the PS2.
You know what I found? I don't know if I told you this, but people are buying the Japanese edition because it plays in English and it's way cheaper.
So yeah, I think you did mention that to me whenever I was looking it
Yeah,
up
so
that
I mean
time.
that's a little
I just don't have good
pro
luck with that, you know. Remember I told you what
pro
happened to
gamer
me?
tip. Yeah, I know you're Attack on
Took my
Titan.
time, yeah.
All your luck, and I was always so jealous of it, was in pawn shops, just walking into a pawn shop and finding good stuff. Like I never have that luck.
Dude, it's cause look, this is why I say you should go and check your pawn shops. But like I said, a lot of people they've caught up to like the whole pawn shop scheme now, and they will actually like retail price it now, everything and shit. But some pawn shops have it so long that they just got to get rid of them, so they start lowering the prices after a while. And if you go in there, dude, like it could be just a random person that just desperately needs money, or they got some shit that they just don't give a shit about, and it's actually like valuable. Like that PlayStation stand I got right here on the corner
Yeah.
that you say you like. I just went with my dad to the pawn shop because usually like he'll go every now and then or something, and I'll tag along with him. And I walked in there, and I was just walking in there casually, and I just like took a peek over, and I was like, "What the fuck is that? Is that a PlayStation little stand right there?" And
Yeah.
it said $30, and I was like, my dad knows like the pawn shop people there. He was like, "I'll give you 15 right now for it," and they were like, "Yeah, we'll do it." So $15, bro, and
Damn.
it's doing its thing. And apparently, I looked it up, and it's actually for a PS4. So that's kind of good in a way.
Yeah, that is good. I like that it has like the controller or like holders on top and everything.
Yeah, and it has the microphone things on the side also, to where you can hang your mics.
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
it has all the slots for the games, and then the number one thing, it has the PlayStation logo also.
So happy for you.
I know. Hey, I'm telling you, Jesse, you see a pawn shop when you're just cruising by somewhere, stop by there, bro. You be surprised. And what's good
I
about
know,
it,
dude.
Jesse, is if you don't have the full money for it, you could just put $5 or $10 down, and
Trust
yes,
me, dude. I know because I've been on Facebook Marketplace lately, and one of the pawn shops actually posts
yep,
on it, and he was like, "Come get this system right now. You only have to put $10 down." And I was like, "Oh my god, like that's such a steal!" But I like by the time I went to go get it, like
it
it
was already
was
gone. Yeah,
gone. Yeah, but
dude.
I followed that page so I can see if there's anything else.
So I'm pretty sure y'all have Cash Americas out there too. So
Yeah, that was it.
okay, so this is the thing about Cash America now too, which I really like. They have this little policy now. I'm over here advertising these motherfuckers and shit. But they have this little thing to where you pay only like $10 and you have like a 30-day insurance. So if it breaks within that week, or if it you just don't like the way it works or whatever, you could get your full fucking refund for it.
That's cool.
You know, majority of the times at pawn shops, you were supposed to just take a gamble if it worked. Now you could test it in there and
Yeah.
shit, but you don't know if it's gonna work like long term. You know?
You know what's funny too? I had forgot to tell you because you were talking about like how everything's like overpriced now, but I feel like smartphones ruins like flea markets and pawn shops.
Scalpers ruined a lot of shit though too.
And that too, yeah.
You hear about the Pokemon cards? It's ridiculous. Like you can't even get Pokemon cards now.
I don't even
But
try anymore.
dude,
I
they're like
quit.
yeah, they're. But you could get like a card like randomly that's like worth like $600 on it. That's why people are going crazy for them. But
Yeah,
they will wait. They know when the new cards release and everything. Like they have like vending machines now for that shit. But people already they already know. And the reason why I'm into like sort of that shit now is because of Efren. He was the one that used to take me to places like pawn shops and shit, and we used to, dude, he used to find fucking Nintendos like in a bag with everything, bro. With the handgun and the little gun thing for that old
Yeah.
retro Nintendo and shit. And
Yeah.
he would find them at like thrift stores and shit, bro. I guess
I
they were
think I
donated.
got it
Yeah,
right here.
exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, he found them in the thrift store for like $20 and shit.
See, I hate the people too who go into like Goodwills and find that kind of stuff, and I can
Yeah,
never find anything like that.
I go to the Goodwill and they ain't shit in there, bro.
I think because I don't go early enough.
They, like I said, the people talk to the people there and they know when all the new ship stuff comes in or whatever, whenever they receive all the donations and all that. But
I need to make friends with some pawn shop people too.
yeah, do it though, bro. You used to make fun of me for going pawn shops, but now you see why I go. 'Cause you find shit like that.
I was always low key jealous because you'd be like, I just found this brand new game for $10, and I'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, that's why they have them shows too, because like all the shit people be bringing in and stuff, you just don't know what they're gonna bring in, and they buy pretty much damn near everything.
How much time are we at?
We actually could wrap this episode up already. We kind of went on a lot longer than we should have. It's an hour episode again,
That's
so
cool.
but we had a good amount of stuff to catch up to. We'll catch up on, but guys, we are back, and hopefully we start uploading every week again, like the way we were. But life comes, and we're busy outside of this. Maybe one day, whenever this blows up or whatever, we need to put our shit out there more though, because I don't feel like we're sharing enough. I was thinking Reddit, Jesse.
Well, we just didn't really have like a lot more content, but I guess yeah, I can start on Reddit too.
Yeah, I was thinking Reddit. We should try that
I didn't even think about that.
because that's a lot of people. Yeah, we're gonna try that next. I'll talk to you
Yeah, I
about that
checked.
off, guys.
Yeah, because I'm on Reddit every day. I didn't even think
Yeah.
about it.
But appreciate y'all for checking in. We had a lot to talk about this episode. We have a lot more to talk about coming up pretty soon. Hopefully, we might get back to maybe even 2 episodes a week. We don't know. We'll see because we have some catching up to
Well,
do. But
just at least, yeah, at least to catch up a little.
or we just might go back
Like,
to one. But outside of this, we still work and got our family shit and working on little projects here and there. But when this shit does become a actual official like thing that takes off, then you best believe that shit's gonna be a lot easier.
yeah.
God willing.
All right. Yeah.
But hey, subscribe. Check out our Spotify because we're on Spotify. And
YouTube,
y'all have
Facebook,
y'all have a good night. Oh yeah, tell them the socials on Facebook and all that shit.
OnlyFans.
That's mine's and yours. So yeah. We
Yeah.
got Patreon.
My,
No, we ain't got all
I got
that.
yeah, I got my feet pics on there.
Feed pics, yeah. So yeah, we got a
All right,
Facebook
man.
fan page now, so go ahead and follow that. We try to upload some clips and stuff. But let's go ahead and close this bad boy out. Come on, Jess,
Stay
we
old.
gotta.
Stay old.
Y'all appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Salud.